And you're currently fundraising right now, correct?
That's correct. We have a seed financing. We've closed a significant portion of the funds already, and we have final commitments that we're working towards. And so if those all close, then the round will be successfully closed as a financing. But it's still the situation where additional capital can unlock additional partnerships, additional studies that would make a lot of sense for our program. So, as with many fundraisings, there's a target, but if there was more money at the table, that's a good problem to have, right? You can always improve the quality of some of the studies or the outputs, or maybe the speed at which you execute certain tasks, or some of the key hiring that we would need to do as the company grows. So extra capital can really support all of those. And that really brings benefits to existing investors as well as those new investors if you're finding a way to make the whole overall development roadmap faster or more streamlined. That's a win for everybody.
Got it. And what milestone are you hoping to take this seed money to?
Yeah, good question. So the really critical milestone for this financing is to produce clinical grade material and then to test it in patients. We were just talking a few minutes ago about how you need to submit regulatory filings depending on where you intend to execute the study so that you have authorization and permission to test the product in humans. So this financing does both of that. It allows us to produce clinical grade material, to work on the filings, and then to actually test it in patients. And as an company inflection point, as well as an investor inflection point, obviously that's a huge deal, right? Because you can kind of spend unlimited money on animal studies if that's the direction you were taking. But at some point, you have to take this translational leap, right? Your non-clinical data set justifies movement into the clinic. And essentially any company who wants to get there as fast as possible. You don't want to keep doing animal studies unless you had to. But if you've satisfied that, and we're very proud of the strength and the depth of our non-clinical data set, once you have that, you have to pivot into what gets us into the clinic. And that's what this financing is about.